I heard a metaphor once that it's like guys fall in love like a train, and once it gets going, it's incredibly hard to stop.
Sure.
Well, men love idealistically. Women love opportunistically. So it's like women don't marry a man; they marry a lifestyle. So they're looking for the guy who can provide that lifestyle. And if they fall in love with that guy later on, then so much the better.
Does anybody disagree with that?
Guys fall in love because it's like they think love should matter for love's sake, and it would be great. I mean, it's not unconditional, but it's the idea that they not dependent upon their performance, right? So that's why we have the marriage vows. You know, in sickness and in health, rich or poor, till death do us part, forsaking all others. If you look at the traditional marriage vows, that's a contract, man. That's a compromise between two mating strategies right there, which is like, I know you're looking for a guy who's bigger and better than me, but like, we're going to make this promise here that I'm going to stick with you, you're going to stick with me, we're going to have babies together, and we're going to be invested in this family. And so this is a formalization of that compromise between the two of them. Men love idealistically, women love opportunistically, or women will not allow themselves to emotionally invest in a guy unless there's some criteria met. He's got to meet these.
Why do you think that is, Rolo?
Chicks.
Why do you think girls do that, Rolo?
Well, because you're interested in long-term security. You have to, because again, your sexuality is a depreciating asset, but also you're the vulnerable sex. So there's a higher cost for reproductive cost for you. So you will, like, if you think about this, I always talk about like 18 to 28 is the quote unquote hoe phase, right? The party. I said it nicely, right? It's the hoe phase, 18 to 28.
The exploration phase. Yes. Women call it the hoe phase.
Yeah, so,
I'm not calling it hoe.
So 29 to 31, 32, right about there. That's what I call the epiphany phase. That's when I go, okay, I got to cash out of the sexual marketplace right now. The lights are coming on at the club. I better find a guy to go the distance with. But if you think about, like, women have that 10-year span between 18 and 28 years old. The rest of their lives as a depreciating asset as far as the sexual market value is concerned, not personal worth, sexual market value. Women need that insurance. They need emotional insurance. They need financial insurance. There's a lot of things that women need for their long-term security. We teach women today to go get it themselves, right? Go get a college degree, go get your business together, get the bag, whatever it is that you got to go on OnlyFans, whatever. Get all of that stuff for yourself, because you can't trust guys to do that. And by and large right now, I can understand why. But there was the idea of, hey, you have 10 years to sort of, like, this 10-year window in a lifespan that's going to be like, 90 years or so? So the next, going on until you die of old age or whatever, idealistically, you need more in terms of long-term security than you have 10 years to acquire that and consolidate on that long-term security. That's why.
So from an evolutionary standpoint, when a man and a woman have children together, the unconditional love from the woman is reserved for
the kids.
The kids.
Yeah, she will always choose her kids.
Okay, so you guys understand that, right? That is a
My
feature.
babies come first.
That is a feature.
Always.
That is a feature, not a bug of evolutionary psychology. If it wasn't that way, when we were going through different survival scenarios throughout our anthropological record, we would have serious issues. Like if women were consistently choosing the man over the child, we would have extinct. It would have been the Neanderthals would be sitting here now, not us. Okay, so that's what would happen. So that means conditional love is reserved for the husband. And this is, a lot of women find this very offensive when I say this, but the reality situation is love for a man is conditional. It is. There are things that women he'll lose his job, he'll get overweight, these weird things will happen, and she'll always say, we grew apart. You didn't grow apart. What happened is he did not maintain his end of the bargain, and so because of that, he got out. That, again, 78%. It's not men leaving women. It is 78% of divorces are initiated by women. And once a man is divorced and he's in his 40s or 50s, he's 9 times as likely to commit suicide. That's essentially what happens, which is where we get to this ultimate problem and why Sapphire is, or the Rhino or CH3 is packed every night, because of that phenomenon.